Hey guys, how's it going? So, today I am going to play a little bit of Nightingale. It's a relatively new game, was released a couple of months ago. I got sent a key for the game, but I haven't had time to check out the game until now. So, I'm gonna check out the game today. I am pretty much going to give my opinion on the game. So, like, this is kind of gonna be a mix between my usual first impression reviews and just a regular let's play playthrough. So yeah, I'm gonna be playing the game probably, depending on how fun the game is, probably for several hours today. But I will also be giving my opinion on the game as we play through the game. I've never played the game before, but it's probably not going to be like my normal reviews. But still, I think you can pretty confidently skip to the end of the video, like the last 10 minutes or so. I will put a timestamp in the description below, and you could just skip to that timestamp if you only want to hear what I think about the game today. But like I say, this isn't going to be like my normal first impression reviews. I'm just really in the mood to play a game today. I'm not really in the mood to review a game today, because reviewing a game requires a lot more talking. I sometimes talk pretty much constantly for 2 or 3 hours in my reviews, and I'm not in the mood for that today, but I will be giving my opinion on the game today as well. So, yeah, let's jump into the game. I'm not gonna go over the settings right now. The settings are really shitty, like really shitty. You only have windowed and borderless windowed. There's no full screen option. And then on the borderless windowed mode, or the full screen borderless mode, it's also called sometimes, you can't even change the resolution. So the game right now is running at 4K resolution, and I can show you over here. Immediately as soon as I remove the game from 30 FPS. Right now I'm limiting it at 30 FPS, as you can see over there. As soon as I remove it from the 30 FPS limit, the GPU usage goes up to 100%, as you can see over there. It goes up to 100% GPU usage, and immediately goes up to maximum power draw on my GPU, which is 310 watts of power draw, like immediately. So as soon as we remove the game, or as soon as we run the game on 60 FPS, it basically chugs my PC. It immediately uses maximum GPU power and maximum GPU usage as well. So that is to be expected of a game that runs at 4K resolution. To play most games on 4K resolution, you need like a 4080 or a 4090 Ti. I have the 3080, and the 3080 is not capable of running this game at 4K resolution. So even with the Nvidia DLSS put on balanced, it still ramps to maximum usage as soon as I put the game on 60 FPS. So we're gonna see when I jump into the game if that changes at all. But right now in the fucking menu, we're not even in the game, we're in the menu. The game pulls maximum power on my graphics card, which is absolutely insane. No game should pull 310 watts of power and 100% GPU usage in the fucking menu. So anyway, the options are hilariously terrible. Let's just put it that way. So this is the character creator. By the way, at the beginning of the game, you get given a choice when you log into the game between online or offline. Apparently, if you choose offline, then you cannot participate in online events. Otherwise, the game is the same, apparently. But if you choose offline, you can't participate in online events. So I chose online. Normally, I would not choose online. Like, for instance, with Enshrouded, for instance. Enshrouded is a game that's very similar to this game. In Enshrouded, I chose offline, and I'm way more happy playing on offline than on online, because Enshrouded servers were really bad when the game launched. Not that this game will have the same issue, I don't know, but anyway, we're gonna play on offline and see on online and see how it goes. Okay, choose your body. Okay, so we go to basics. Is this a man or a woman? I can't really tell. So are these presets, or can you actually change the face? So there's body A, which is like male, I guess. This guy looks like bloody cad. So there's a nice variation of faces, it looks like, and then hopefully you can also change the actual face instead of just choosing one of these presets, you know. Not really sure, but anyway, let's just choose a random face and then go on, and then you can choose the age. And this does not look like a 70-year-old, to be honest. Well, the sound is very low, I can't even hear. Okay, well, that's female. And then that's male. Okay, ancestry. Don't know what this is. Select parent. Okay, what does this actually do? I'm just gonna select one. Okay, you can have 2 female parents. I'm not sure that's how birth works. Have these developers read a book ever? Like, what does this even do? Let's, I don't know, just choose a fucking random one. This fucking guy looks like a schoolboy. Anyway. Like, what does this do? Do I seriously have to select all of this shit? Inheritance? What's this? Okay, so this is how you then change your face a little bit. Can't you change your face in another way? Customize appearance, skin tone, blah blah blah. Okay, here we get into the bloody hell, stop rotating. I'm not even pressing anything. The fucking thing is just rotating randomly. Okay, the game just hit 100% GPU usage and we're running the game at 30 FPS. Can you fucking believe that? Yeah, I mean, the skin looks fine. I don't care about the skin. It's not too bad. There's no scars in the game currently. There's no tattoos in the game currently. We're literally running at 100% GPU usage right now. Look at this shit. Look at that. 100% GPU usage. And we're running the game at 30 FPS. Fucking hell. Can't I? Okay, there we go. Bloody hell. Color? Hair color. Okay. This is a very pretty pink. Where's black? There's not even black. Like, it has so many colors, but then it doesn't have black. Why? The hair looks like clay almost. It doesn't look like real hair. It looks like clay. There is a distinct lack of long hairstyles in this game. Like, the developers clearly didn't bother with long hairstyles because all of these hairstyles are very short hairstyles. Like, none of these... Ah, this one. Okay, I see now why they didn't bother with long hairstyles, because apparently the hair just clips right through the fucking body. So I guess that's why they didn't bother with long hairstyles. This is the second longest one other than those ponytails. Yeah, so that's why they didn't bother with long hairstyles. So yeah, there's an okay variation of hairstyles, but there's nothing crazy like a mohawk or anything like that. And then obviously, like I said, there's no long hairstyles really. There's a distinct lack of long hairstyles. I don't know why they used manly faces for all of these examples. It's the same over here. All of these are manly faces. But anyway, do we want some facial hair? It's cool that you can put facial hair on a female. No issue with that. As soon as you zoom in that much, the bloody game immediately ramps to 100% GPU usage. Okay, so this is the finer details that you can change. I'm not really too bothered with that. It's nice that you can change it and it goes in again and we ramp to 100% again. Eye color. The graphics is really nice, I have to say that much. The graphics is really nice. But Only on the face. The hair is terrible, like I said. The hair is really, really terrible. You can even customize veins and stuff like that. That's pretty nice. You can give yourself, what's that other thing? Chromaticism, whatever. I forgot the name. Where you have two different color eyes. I actually once knew a girl who had that. It was so fucking beautiful. Like seeing someone with two different color eyes in real life. Like fucking hell, it's actually really nice. Well, I had a big crush on the girl, but still, I guess that helped with the appeal of the girl. Anyway, mouth, you can change your mouth. I don't like this mouth, so we're definitely gonna change the mouth, but not with this. I think we can go back to the overall modifier. I'm not gonna do simple individual modifiers like this. You can change the cheeks, eyeshadow. I do want some eyeshadow. I like a bit of eyeshadow. And I don't mean I like a bit of eyeshadow on myself. I mean, I like a little bit of a darker eye on a girl. Eyeliner, color 2. Well, I'm not really seeing anything change. Intensity. Intensity. Glitter. Oh, you can even get glitter. What the fuck is going on there? Oh. That looks nice. Yeah, we can take that and then... What does that even do? I'm not seeing it changing anything. Like literally, I put the slider all the way to the left, nothing changes. All the way to the right, nothing changes. So I don't understand what this glitter even does. I can change the color. I don't see any color changes whatsoever. So glitter doesn't seem to be doing anything. Eyelashes is fine. I don't really care about that. Lips, we can leave the lips as it is. Maybe we can make it a little bit glowy, a little bit shiny. Yes, there we go. Okay, that's fine. So, let's go back to... Where was it? Ancestry, inheritance, here. So let's go ancestry and then we choose a male with a more structured face, something like that. And then we go to inheritance and then through this he looks fucking terrified. Only balls. I mean, that doesn't look terrible. The nose is a little bit brutal, and she's got a massive, what do you call this? A distended jaw? I'm not sure, I'm not sure what you call that, what the medical term for that is, but holy hell. Jawline. Chin strength. Really difficult to make her fucking look normal. Her nose is also really brutal. Like fucking hell, what's going on with that nose? It's a little bit better. The lips are still a little bit not good. There we go, that's a little bit better. It looks a little bit bewildered. Mouth. No, she's not the prettiest girl on earth, but what's the word? It's not perfection. Symmetry. Symmetry isn't everything. Like, honestly, I would totally go out with this girl. Totally not bad. We all have our little imperfections. She looks a little bit frightened almost, but honestly, doesn't look too bad overall. I hate the fact that the game constantly zooms in. As soon as you like select any of these options, the game just zoops, immediately zooms in. Like it's really irritating because the game immediately ramps to 100% usage. Okay, so you can choose your outfit, loadout. Okay, maximum health. So these obviously are just your starting equipment. Maximum health, maximum health, maximum health, maximum health, maximum health, maximum health. All of these seem to give the same, like I'm not really seeing. The boots always give stealth rating. The helmet always gives elemental resistance, and the chest as well. Look at that. Elemental resistance, stealth. Elemental resistance, stealth. Okay, this one doesn't give elemental resistance on the chest. Elemental resistance, stealth. So really, you should just choose the outfit that has the most pieces at the beginning, obviously. This looks nice. I would actually wear this, but it only has 5 pieces, whereas the other one had 6 pieces. Five, 5, 5, 4, 6. So this one has an extra underrobe. So it's the same as the other ones, but it has an extra underrobe. So this one statistically would be the best because it has 6 pieces. So I guess we're gonna go with this one because you get the extra thing. And then experience. Now how to build a shelter, invaluable skill in such uncertain times. Stamina potion, I'm not gonna want potions to be honest. Maleficium resistance. I'm not sure what that does. I'm not sure what Maleficium is. Health regeneration, we can take that maybe. Strengthening potion increases your maximum weight. It's obviously just temporary. Like, what's the point of taking something like this? Taking a drifter. What's the actual point? So 29 damage. It doesn't show attack speed. 45. Holy shits. So that one is the best one. Oh, this one is better. Wow. Oh, but that's a two-hander. This one is also a two-hander. This one is also a two-hander. Critical damage 1.6, 1.5, 1.5. I'm not sure what Maleficium is, but let's take this one with a mining pick. And then story. I'm sure this won't affect the gameplay at all. This represents the difficulty of your starting realm. Each realm you visit afterwards will be different. The higher the realm power, the more challenging the realm. The experience is catered towards players who have a bit of experience with survival crafting genre but still want a softer onboarding experience. Okay, but what does this actually do? What does this actually impact? Like, what's the use of telling me that it's a softer experience? Like, tell me what this actually fucking does. Does it affect the thirst and the hunger mechanics? Does it affect durability? Does it affect the damage that I do? Does it affect the enemies? Like, fucking tell me what this actually does. Why is it so difficult? Easier onboarding experience. So they say it's only the onboarding. And then they also say here, each realm you visit afterwards will be different. So this apparently, I'm not sure how the game works obviously, but your realm will change in the future, apparently. So I don't know. Let's go with easy, just because it says onboarding, so we will be able to change that later. Starting point, play the tutorial. Yeah, sure, we can do the tutorial. You're actually supposed to have a tutorial in the game It doesn't matter what starting point we select. So any of these should have a tutorial, rightfully. Oh, and the game has diseases as well, apparently. Some survival games don't have diseases. This one has diseases. What environment will have a negative effect on the stamina to avoid the heat, stay in the shade. So it also has exposure mechanics. A lot of games don't have exposure mechanics. So it says forest, desert, swamp. And then on the tutorial, it doesn't say where you're gonna spawn. It doesn't say if you're gonna spawn in the forest, the desert, or the swamp. Or if you're gonna spawn in a completely different area. It doesn't say anything like that at all. So, okay, we're gonna do the tutorial. Apparently, if you choose any other spawning location, you don't get the tutorial for some fucking reason. So anyway. And then finalize. What's this 4 down here? Like, what does this actually do? Oh, is that the steps? Okay, I guess that's the steps. So let's just go through the stuff again. So yeah, we chose that one. Age, voice, ancestry. Step 2, skin is fine. Scars, tattoos, the game doesn't have yet. Hair, we are happy with. Eyes, we are pretty happy with. Mouth, makeup, equipment, difficulty, finalize. Okay, so you can literally just change your face at the end of the day. You can't change your body. You can't give yourself body tattoos or anything like that. Can't change the size, like your thinness or your fatness or your muscularity. Nothing like that. It's literally just the face. So anyway, finalize, I guess. And then play. Now, the game hasn't so far given us any...
Time itself,
Oh.
the realms have existed. Born of curiosity, we opened the first gateway to our endless Fae wilds. The Fae have long since aided men in harnessing that which we live and breathe. Magic. Tolerance was known until your grasp extended reach.
I'm not a fan of these 2.5D animated cinematics.
In the face of power, saw your world caught in ruin. And out flowed the Pale, swallowing all in its path. Some fled its ever-spreading tongue, seeking refuge in Nightingale, only to be severed from assistance as the pathway between realms collapsed. But perhaps not all is lost. For Nightingale still stands, pushing forward towards progress and enlightenment, humanity's final beacon. Your path thither is winding and full of terror's nascent Realmwalker. Wilt thou succumb to Fae lands beyond thy wit? Or wilt thou endure, find the way homeward and rebuild anew?
Yeah, the 2.5D animation, which is that animation type there, which essentially is just a still image that is slightly animated. I'm not a fan of that animation type. It's very lazy. You can literally get programs that you just take a still image, you feed it into the program, and then the program animates the still image like that. Unknown realm. Okay, blah blah blah.
Let my words steer your steps.
Okay, mouse sensitivity is definitely a little bit low. Okay, so we came through this portal, I'm assuming. Can't go back. We don't really get an explanation as to why we came through the portal, but anyway. What's that there at the bottom? We got a sage coat, sage boots, whole bunch of stuff like that. The game right now is holy hell. It's really it's pulling 265 watts of power usage, which is only 40 below maximum. And then we are at 75% GPU usage. So even on 30 FPS, this game's performance is brutal. Like seriously brutal. Like the game is basically struggling to just maintain 30 FPS. I don't have an issue with playing the game on 30 FPS. I had to do the same with my small lands review because small lands also that has terrible performance, and also has the same issue where you can't change the resolution of the game. The game runs at 4K resolution, and there's absolutely fuck all that you can do about it. So this game is pretty much the same. So I don't have an issue with running the game at 30 FPS. It's just sad that you have to do that just in order to make the game playable. The graphics seem really good. I don't know if we can actually do anything here. The game is supposed to have a tutorial, but we haven't gotten movement tutorials or mouse tutorials yet. You can sprint with shift.
How now, fleshling? Whither wander you, lost in our Fae wilds? Show haste, human.
So the game has ledge grabbing as well.
Quickly, before those bound fiends sniff out your despair.
The game is still hitting 100% GPU usage. Like, how is that even possible? It's still right now at 100% GPU usage. Fucking hell. We're running the game at 30 FPS already. And on performance mode. Like, one of these settings we're gonna need to reduce a little bit. Okay, let's try that, I guess. Nope, still 100% GPU usage right now. Still 100% GPU usage. This is ridiculous. This is without a doubt the worst performing game that I have ever seen. You cannot even play the game at 30 FPS. Like, literally, when we hit 100% GPU usage, that means the game cannot even maintain 30 FPS. Like, we're gonna have to go to ultra performance. There's no two ways about it.
Shadows abound, yet like a fire's final embers, you refuse to be snuffed out. I come with an offer to guide you to a safer realm, and rebuke death, unlike so many of your kin. Take these bloodstained cards, play them, and let amiable bond be drawn between Fae and fleshling. Give me your hands, that we may be friends, and I shall restore amends. Homosit inconul ome. Hurry yonder, toward portal and apparatus, so you, bare child of earth, might abscond this nightmare. Travel to the forest byway swiftly. Across the divide a greater gift awaits. Partnerships with we Fae afford many wonders yet unseen.
So we haven't gotten a single tutorial yet. Yeah, I'm not gonna read all of this shit. You're crazy if you think I'm gonna read all of that. So where's the portal? Travel to the forest byway realm. There's no quest marker or indicator or nothing like that. So much for exploration. I guess you're not supposed to explore in this game because there's no loot. Yeah, I guess exploration is for the birds. Like, why did they even put this place here if there's nothing to do? Can't do anything there. So you're telling me this entire place is just fucking empty? There was one thing that I looted and that's all. Holy shits. Okay, so I guess literally from the starting area until here, it's empty. And then all of that is empty, all of that is empty, and there's one thing to loot over here. So, like, I'm assuming this is the portal. Why does some of these have flames and some of them don't have flames? Like that one and that one has flames, and then this one and this one has flames, but that one, and that one doesn't have flames. Why? And with this one it's in the left hand, with that one it's in the right hand. This one it's the right hand, that one it's the left hand. Why? Is there some kind of a puzzle that I'm supposed to figure out? That the game is not telling me clearly? Like, I did select the fucking tutorial, and this is the tutorial area supposed to be. But I haven't gotten a single tutorial yet. Literally, oh. Oh, okay, double click. Okay, so you have to double click on these. Okay, well, you just have to fucking figure that out on your own. Good luck if you don't fucking double click on it. Play this card to seek a small transient realm. Immunitive wilds, blah blah blah. I don't care. I don't have any other options. This is literally all of the options that I have.
Fly, Realmwalker. The fiends have caught your despairing stench.
Apparently, I immediately get butt fucking sexed if I activate the portal. And I did see loot on the ground, but it seems the game doesn't have auto looting, which is an issue if the game doesn't have auto looting. But I guess we will see. So clearly you're not supposed to fight those guys, you're just supposed to fucking run, because I managed to kill like 2 of them, and then I was out of stamina. What the fuck was that? Why was I taking damage?
Count thyself among the fortunate few who manage to flee the Pale's noxious proliferation. Nightingale still stands, but Earth teeters on the brink, and these wilds are far from hospitable. Sequestered so and struck by woe begs the question, wilt thou, the gift I promised should aid thy cause, a hermetic guidebook and pocket watch, purloined off the corpse of a Realmwalker, Keep these like close companions.
The fucking plants and stuff took like literally 20 seconds to spawn in.
With the man-made network sundered, entrust me to find the trail forward through these byway realms. In the interim, I hear your stomach snarling. Take reprieve from misery and gorge yourself with a feast fit for a fleshling. Preserve yourself, and I shall return anon. Oh, under this mask, you wonder. I am Puck. Robin to some, Oberon's merry wanderer of the night, the last furtive Fae to grace your kind.
Okay, still no tutorial. Using offhand items, you can hold small items like food and torches in your offhand. Press F to use your equipped offhand item. Okay, so that's the very first pop-up that we got. It's not a tutorial, it's just a pop-up. It's like a hint box. The graphics are really nice, even though it is significantly degraded through running the game. Like, we're running the game on quality settings, but some of the settings like shadow and stuff like that I have obviously reduced. And then we're running the game on ultra performance settings with Nvidia DLSS. So the game doesn't look nearly native quality, but the game still looks good. Oh yeah, at least the game's graphics is pretty good so far. I don't know what my limit is. What's my limit? 50. Okay. I look like fucking Paris Hilton in these clothes. Like, I'm definitely not someone who should be running around in the forest. Okay, so the game doesn't have continuous looting. A game like Satisfactory and a whole bunch of other games also that I've played previously allow you to just press and hold the action button and then you continue to loot. This game doesn't allow you to do that. You have to continuously press the action button in order to loot. So that's not good. That's a missing quality of life feature. Is my hunger even going down? Because it's not really looking like it's going down. So in the intro cinematic, if you could call that a cinematic, the intro cutscene, I guess, they showed like a almost 1800 version of London. So it's clear that the game is based in 1800, and then they also showed like electricity and a portal and a whole bunch of shit like that. So It's like, it seems that the game is set in a steampunk type setting. So there's stuff like guns, definitely, electricity, stuff like that. It's just a matter of whether or not we will be able to build that stuff. But that's the setting of the game. It's honestly looking like my hunger isn't even going down, which would be an exploit that we can use. As long as we don't eat berries, our hunger doesn't seem to be going down. Which obviously would have been an oversight by the developers, but I don't care. I don't care about using an exploit because the developers weren't smart enough to think about people who are simply not going to eat anything. The game uses stamina when you sprint, even outside of combat. That's something that I do not like. There's another portal machine over here. Why did I have to kill the little one? Why couldn't I kill the big one? I'm hearing combat music. Okay, so we've got no cards. Does the game have a map? Yes, the game does have a map. And we're at 100% GPU usage again. If we look over there, the game immediately goes to 100% usage. Like, seriously, you're gonna need a 4090 Ti to run this game at 60 FPS, because with the 3080 RTX, you can't even run the game at 30 FPS. Like, if I look over there, the game is not getting 30 FPS. So it's really fucking brutal. The performance of the game. It's honestly, no jokes, the worst performing game that I have ever played. Okay, what's my weight? 42. Die. I saw a house over there. Or was it my imagination? Oh yeah, it must have been my imagination. I thought I saw a house. The game seems to have durability. Yes, the game has durability, so I'm not a fan of that. Are we on a little island, it looks like? Oh no, there's another landmass over there. Oh, so the hunger, it does go down. I see now from the last couple of minutes, it definitely has gone down. It goes down very, 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 very slowly. Die! But it does go down, it looks like. So we can skip. We've now done our little experiment. So eat. How do you eat? F. Once again, the game doesn't have the tutorial, so you just have to figure this shit out on your own. You will learn schematics. Okay. I guess they don't want us to read the tutorial. So I've eaten, but I don't see maximum stamina, health regen, hunger mitigation 5. And then is that all? 5 hunger mitigation. So I need to eat more. So we are at 13 right now. Can I eat just like this? Right click, consume. And then 18. Okay, so yeah, you have to eat like literally almost 20 of them just to get your hunger up to maximum. Okay. Well, it doesn't seem like having low hunger does anything really. Your stomach rumbles and your strength fades. Okay, so where's my strength? Where does it actually show my strength? Because I'm not seeing a reduction or anything like that anywhere. Okay. Build a simple cooking station. Like, does the game not have experience or something like that? Because I'm not seeing that I get anything for killing these things. There's a lot of trees here, there's quite a bit of stone, there's a lot of deer, so I guess this area won't be too bad to start a base in, I guess. Okay, so it says build a simple cooking station. How do you build? Like, seriously, how do you build? Settings, key bindings. Dodge. Okay, so the game has dodging. Q and R. Why the hell would the abilities be Q and R? Toggle building mode. X. Okay, for some fucking reason it's X. 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 Nothing is happening. X. X. Nothing is happening. X. My only options are copy, move, remove, and exit. There's no other options. Okay. So how do you build? How big is this map? Doesn't seem particularly big, to be honest. Not seeing anything regarding building here. Like, seriously, I'm pressing X and then there's nothing. Fucking hell. There's literally no way for me to do anything. This is what happens if your game doesn't have a fucking tutorial. Open building menu. Okay. So it's B. Building menu. Simple cooking station. Place. Oh, so why does the game say X? If you have to press fucking B. Why does it say X then? Okay. Structures like simple cooking station can be used to cook, refine, or craft items. Have multiple interaction points. Interact with the fire pit area of the simple cooking station to manage fuel and flame. After igniting the simple cooking station, interact with the cooking pot of the simple cooking station to begin cooking. Select your recipe and ingredients. Press craft to cook. Okay, add fuel. Is this minutes? Or hours? I'm assuming it's hours. Holy shit, it's minutes. The one stick gives 30 seconds. That's insane. Roasted berries. Quantity. Ew. Craft. So it uses 5 berries at a time, or what? Yes, holy hell, it uses 5 berries at a time. And it only gives 10 hunger mitigation. So why would you even do that? Why was I just damaged? What damaged me?
You've avoided embarrassment by staving off starvation. From the lingering scent, your meal was no summer court banquet. But at least you persist. We must carry forth whilst this byway is aligned with another. One which should get us closer to necessities we'll both require. The portal stands nearby. Delay not, for the withering sands await.
I seriously don't understand how you can have 5 berries go into one roasted berry. You're supposed to get at least 25 hunger mitigation, and yet you only get 10. Like, how does that make any sense whatsoever? Like, why would you even do that then? Why would you even craft the higher level of the berries? It doesn't make any sense to me. So now I have to look for a shitload of berries again. I can't even kill the deer and loot them because, like, I can't skin them. I can't get any food from them at all. I think I pretty much looted all of the berries already. Obviously, they're not gonna respawn that quickly. And then they say, locate this realm's portal and travel to the desert byway realm. So, how does this game work? Like, do you... Are you supposed to just travel to the next realm and leave everything that you've done in this area? What if I've already built like a shitload of stuff? You know, like, what then? You just lose your shit? Can you come back to this realm? Like, how does the game actually work? And then what's the point of this realm? I mean, this realm seems not particularly small. Like, this is my island. All of this is water. So you can see that there's still a lot of fucking place on this island. It's not a small island. But you're supposed to just leave the island. I don't understand how that makes sense. Games like these, like Enshrouded and stuff like that, is supposed to be persistent progress. You know, you're supposed to make persistent progress and lasting progress. Your progress isn't supposed to be fucking reset every time that you travel to your next place, you know? What does this one actually cost? 6 rocks. Okay, that's fine. We can pick up 6 rocks again. That's not an issue. But like the map is really big still. I mean, there's still this entire area that I can explore. I don't understand why you're supposed to leave this place right now. Also, it says we are going to the desert byway realm, which means probably there's not going to be berries all over the fucking place in the new realm. Like, once again, why would I just leave this realm right now? What, is there a invisible wall? Don't tell me there's an invisible wall. Please. Yep. Okay, so that's why they want you to move on. Fucking invisible wall. There's... all around here there's an invisible wall that you can't cross. That's fucking stupid. So you can't even go to that place or any other place. You're literally walled in like this. Literally the wall is right there. Like probably around the island. So you can't do shit. That's really stupid.
Summer runs through my being as blood runs through yours. Yet I've seen that dew men call sweat flow like rivers in our deserts. This heat devours spirit and life alike. Howbeit, enduring the elements is part of the Realmwalker's folly. Pleasure sought through vanquishing hostility.
Once again, it took like 20 seconds for the vegetation to even load into the bloody game.
Whether this pleases or not, without shelter and the means to defend it, you'll not last long. Best to test your nesting prowess and avoid exhaustion, while I scour for the next byway.
Hunger mitigation, okay. So that will give us hunger mitigation, but it's fine, we can eat this that we're currently holding. I also want to see what happens when you actually run out of hunger. And then also, on top of that, I want to see what happens when you die. So, I'm not gonna eat anything right now. I'm just gonna wait and see maybe if we die, and then we will see how the game handles dying, and then also the hunger. What the fuck is this? Huh? Can I attack you? Okay, so I'm a little bit heavy. You can still move while you are over encumbered. Automaton storage. What's this supposed to be? Okay, well, I've got no idea what that is. There's more of those things over there. You can't sprint. I see you can't sprint when you are overweight. Like, can I actually... I'm not sure what this is. I don't know if I can actually store stuff here. If it will be safe here, I'm not sure. Well, I can store stuff here. The question is just like, what is this actually? Like, what's the use of this? Why is it here? Is it mine? And then the map, we just need to make sure. Okay, so we are right at the portal. Why do I only have 7 health? Fucking hell. What happened to all of my health? Oh, so being hungry reduces your health. That's stupid. Look at that. My health just went down another part. Okay, that's brutal. So the health mechanic, well, the health system, not the health system, the hunger system affects your health. There's a lot of these things walking around. There's 2 more of those storage things over there, and then there's another one over there and another one over there. It seems they're all over the bloody place. There's water. I don't think the game actually has a thirst system. It looks like the game literally only has a hunger system, no thirst system. Yeah, you can't drink water. So no thirst system, there's only a hunger system. Okay, I guess we died just like that. No animation or nothing like that. And then we respawn over here for some reason. And then... Okay, so we gained a little bit of stuff. Blah, blah, blah. So you gain 30 rest and you gain 30 hunger. So the game works the same as a lot of these games do. You basically just respawn with more health, a little bit more health, a little bit more energy when you die. That's basically the long and the short of it. So I just wanted to find out that, you know, how that actually works. And then it shows that we died over there. Where's the stuff that I put in here? Okay. So... So, like, did they take it? Or what exactly? Like, I still don't understand. Do these guys carry the stuff around or what? Did they take my stuff? Yeah, there's nothing in there. So, I don't understand. There's literally nothing in there. I am so confused. My stuff must have gone somewhere. Okay, apparently the explosion when they die can damage you. I wonder how much damage punching does, because if my pickaxe is gonna break, then I probably won't be able to mine the automatons anymore. There's still nothing in there. Nothing over there. They must have taken my stuff somewhere. Wow, they're even chopping down the trees. Look at all of these trees just laying over here. I can't pick up the chest or anything like that. When applied to equipment, this infusion provides an increased health rate regeneration. So you have to apply that to equipment, which I probably can't do that right now. Like, I honestly have no idea what these things are. Not sure what they do. I don't know where my stuff went that they took. These things weren't here just a second ago. Wooden bundle. Wood bundles elevate rudimentary and crude constructions. Like, I put like fucking 80 wood sticks in there, 80 fiber, something like 20 or 30 sticks, I think. Like, where is it? I would just like to know, where is it? Because if it somehow is gone, just like gone. Also, I'm standing in the shade. Why am I taking hot damage if I'm standing in the shade? Um, if the stuff is just gone, then that will be an issue. If I could just figure out where the stuff is, then we can work with it. It's clear that these automatons deposit stuff in here. Like, let's see if I put, no, not like that. If I put fiber in there, 2 fiber, okay? So the 2 fiber is in there now. Let's see, like, what happens. Do these guys come and collect it, or what the fuck actually happens? It's still there. I can't even interact with these things. I can kill them, but otherwise I can't interact with them. Yeah, this one is coming over here now. What are you gonna do? The tree falling animations aren't even done correctly. Okay, you just deposited some more wood. And he just deposited some more sticks over there. Like, seriously, I don't understand what happened to my stuff over there. It's still there. So let's do a quick test. Fucking hell, they're fast. Yeah, that's fine. Kill me. Yeah. Yeah, the stuff is still there. Okay, give up. And it's still there. So I seriously do not understand what happened to my stuff. It doesn't make any sense. Let me quickly look on the forums, because I'm really, I want to know what is the reason for resources just seemingly randomly disappearing in the game. And then from that, I can definitely make a better decision on whether or not the game is still worthwhile playing, because honestly, in a game like this, if you lose resources, doesn't matter if it's a little bit resources or a lot of resources, if you lose resources, the game is unplayable. Immediately, the game becomes unplayable, because everything in these types of games, what the fuck just happened to that tree, depends on resource preservation and like not losing resources, because you cannot lose resources. So I want to figure out why my resources disappeared, and then if it simply disappeared because the game is broken or something like that, then I will stop playing the game, because I'm not going to play a game where resources disappear. It's really as simple as that. I refuse to play a game like that until they fix the fact that resources disappear. So I'm quickly gonna pause, and then I will be reading a couple of posts on the forum, seeing if I can find out what happens with the storages, and then I will be back with you guys in a second. Okay, so I read a couple of forum posts. It does seem that there are a bunch of people who are reporting the same thing as what happened to me, where someone put a lot of stuff into one of these things and it simply disappeared. Not even like the automatons took it out and placed it in another place or anything like that. It just disappeared, the same as what happened with mine. So yeah, that's super fantastic. That's a fucked up bug that's in the game right now. If you place anything into that stuff, it just fucking disappears randomly. Like, this that I placed in there has not disappeared yet, but that over there did disappear. So there's just some kind of a bug or something in the game that makes it that shit just randomly disappears if you put it into these things. I didn't see anything regarding the actual storages, like if you make a storage, for instance. I didn't see anything regarding that disappearing, which is good news, I guess. But yeah, note to fucking self, don't put anything into these things, because it just randomly disappears. That's just life. So yeah, unfucking fortunately, that stuff disappeared and it's gone. And yeah, that was like a good 20 minutes of harvesting that's just gone now, which is super fantastic. So yeah. Holy shit, this thing's big. There's also been no building tutorial so far, obviously. Yeah, I mean, there hasn't been a tutorial for a lot of stuff, but yeah, there hasn't been a building tutorial either. I guess we can start eating stuff like um, I don't intend on using the exploit, the dying exploit too much anymore. Even though it's nice to know that you can do it if you really want to. You can just not bother with eating, and then when you die you gain 30 food immediately. I'm still quite dubious about these portals because this world doesn't seem particularly big. So I'm dubious about the fact that the world is so small. It's possible that the world is so small because you're supposed to move to the next world. If that is the way that the game works, then I definitely will not be playing this game, because what's the point of playing a game like this, spending 10 hours building shit and building a nice base and crafting benches and all of that kind of stuff, only to move on to the next world and not being able to return? So that is something that I still need to figure out. Yeah, we will have to see. From structure is not on a stable surface. What the fuck does that mean? If your rest drops too low, you will begin losing max stamina and will fall unconscious if it reaches 0. Rest buff increases the comfort level of your... What the fuck? Rest buffs increase as the comfort level of your bed increases. Okay. Amenities such as light, heat, furniture increases comfort level. So it's very much the same as Enshrouded. Enshrouded uses the same system. Higher comfort levels add varying levels of bonuses to your health and stamina regeneration. Resting requires a minimum comfort level. Building a bedroll under shelter meets the necessary requirements. Okay. Rest. Okay, you want me to rest. Why can't I equip it? Why? I don't understand. What's this over here? Why can't I put it over here? I can consume it from there. But why doesn't it want to go into my hand? What the fuck? Also, what does extract mean? Essence dust. What's essence dust? Got no idea what essence dust is. I don't understand why I can't put the food on my toolbar. Okay, so consume, consume. And then we can rest. What's that? Comfort 3. Your rate of stamina, health regeneration increased. Increase the comfort level of your bed. Gain 25 health per minute. Gain 3 stamina per second. Okay. And we just unlocked a bunch of recipes by sleeping. That makes a lot of sense. Spit roast. Who doesn't like a good spit roast, girls? Refined fiber. How the fuck do I get refined fiber? Oh, don't I have any rocks? I don't have any rocks apparently. Craft makeshift mining pick and makeshift hunting knife. We need rocks. Can't I make a chest? No, it doesn't look like there's any chests available currently. Where the hell am I supposed to find stone? It looks like the game uses the same shitty buff system that Valheim uses. That's unfortunate. Like, I don't mind if one game copies another game, but don't copy the shitty things in the game. Copy the good stuff. Don't copy the shitty stuff. Because that is really one of the shittiest mechanics that they possibly could have copied from Valheim. There's some good stuff in Valheim, but the fucking buff system is terrible. I wish I could, like, take these chests, but The issue is if I put stuff into one of these chests, it might just disappear, similar to how it disappeared in that other storage container. Like, that's the fucking issue with this game. Already, I've been fucked over once with disappearing resources, so what's to say that it won't happen again? Can we actually go over there and go higher? I'm not sure if there's any benefit to that. No, it doesn't look like there's a benefit. Cool, 10 minutes. Awesome. Okay, you can't even jump. Fucking hell. You can't even jump when you're over encumbered. That's super awesome. I don't need this shit because there's so many things over there already that the automatons have been harvesting. I don't even need to worry about wooden bundles. I do want stone, however. Like, I'm not seeing any bloody stone anywhere. Like, literally, I'm not seeing any stone anywhere. So we can take a chance and store our stuff in here. And then if... oh, you can't even... Yeah, you can't even interact with the stuff in the bloody thing. And then if our stuff disappears, then I will just quit and never play the game again. It's really as simple as that. I'm not sure what Maleficium is. Metal plate. And store that. So obtuse that you have to do it like this. You can't even equip it and eat it like that. Really fucking stupid. $18. Why is our weight still so much? Oh, okay, so it also counts our clothes. Our clothes also impact the weight. I'm still looking for rocks. Not seeing a single fucking rock anywhere. One rock, fantastic. Two rocks, fantastic. Only about 10 more to bloody well go. So we're about to experience the first night. The night cycle is very slow. It seems to take about 2 hours for a single night cycle. That is certainly above average, I would say. So we have 71 rocks right now. A little bit overweight. How do you split? How do you split stuff? How do you drop stuff? That's the other question. How the fuck do you drop stuff? The only option is inspect, which doesn't give you anything. And then extract. And then you can't drop stuff. What the fuck? How can you not drop stuff in the game? You can't even split stuff. Never mind dropping, you can't even split a stack. So if I wanted to drop 5 stones right now in order to get my weight limit under control, I can't even do that. You have to drop the entire stack or you're screwed. What the fuck? How can the developers not think about dropping or splitting? Holy balls. Like, this is the first game that these developers have made, but how can you not think about inventory management? Dropping items, splitting items, stuff like that. How can you not even think about that? That's really terrible. Okay, so that's done, and then we need to make whatchamacallit, knife and stuff like that. Holy shit, it's dark in here. I can't even see. Like, holy balls. Look how light it is outside. And then you come in here, you can't even see shit. There we go. It's literally so dark, like you can't see anything. Okay, so what did we need for the knife and that kind of stuff? Okay, I don't need the makeshift mining pick because I already have a mining pick. But that's what the quest is telling me to do, so I guess we have to create one, even though it's unnecessary actually. And then hunting knife. Basic resources can be found and harvested in realms, refined. Craft higher level tools to harvest higher level resource nodes. Each tool has a certain damage type. Creatures have varying weaknesses and resistance to damage types. Lantern. Can we make a lantern? Makeshift torch. Okay. Does that just create one? Ah, finally we have light. Aziz light. What does this actually do? Makeshift sickle. I don't know. Let's craft one. The game doesn't seem to have any skill system at all. So, anything like crafting skill, building skill, swimming skill, hunting skill, harvesting skill. The game has nothing like that. Okay, and then with the torch, can we place the torch? We can throw it. Huh? Okay. That's interesting. So you can throw your torch. And then I don't know how long the stuff burns on the ground. But you can make light that way. Oh. Okay. It went out, so what does that mean? Durability, okay. Right click, repair. 5 tier 1 essence. That's how it works. And the game hasn't even told me anything about repairing yet at all. So if it's that easy to repair, I can just repair this one. Right click, repair. Oh, 18 tier 1 essence. Okay, so you can repair, and apparently you just take the essence and then you repair with the essence, I guess. Okay, but we don't have a lot of essence right now. I mean, I'm not going to use this probably. And that's another issue. You can't even interact with stuff. Like, you can't right click extract. You have to close the inventory, and only then can you interact with the stuff that you want. You have to right click extract. You can't do that while you have your inventory open. These are 2 essence each, which is actually not bad. That's definitely not a bad amount of essence. And then this one, we can also repair 18 essences. So the repair system is, I mean, it's obtuse, but it's not so bad, I guess. You know, you can just right click repair at any time that you want, you know. It's definitely not as obtuse as many other repair systems in other games are, you know? Okay, how do I put away my... Okay, there we go. This one wasn't here previously. Ah, and then you see these ones that were here are now gone. You see? The other ones that were here, these automaton storage stuff, and even those over there are now fucking gone. Like, how does that make any sense? Why did they just disappear? I don't understand how that makes any fucking sense.
It slipped my skull that Earth's great citadels resulted from decades of toil. Still, I expected more than that lowly truss of sticks and the haphazard cudgel you now hold. You'll need better woodworking skills than that when we reach our destination proper. It affords the perfect setting for... well, we shan't ruin the surprise. Let us depart, and speak of your ill-favored constructs no more. One final by way of muck and mire, then this path of beginnings shall fork unbounded into whatever endings you seek.
So, what are you saying? Are you saying that you... Oh, like, I don't understand. Are we in the tutorial right now, and the tutorial, for some reason, involves you losing your progress repeatedly? I'm not really following. Two plants together, and then that gives 20 hunger mitigation. That's actually very good. That's actually very, very good. That's a good amount of stuff. And then my other plants, we can use these ones. That also gives 20 hunger mitigation. That's actually very good. This is the way that it should be. One plant gives 5 and 5. That together should be 10, but instead you get 20. That's the way that crafting should fucking be. Not like the way that the other bloody crafting was. Absolutely ridiculous. And then we need to make fire on this one. Add fuel. I don't have anything currently. Like, sometimes they clearly just stored items here, but there's no items here. So really clearly the storage system in this game, specifically with the automaton storage, is completely fucked up. And if the storage system of that is fucked up, then you start to worry what else in the game with regards to storage is fucked up, you know? Like, how many other things in the game will also disappear just randomly through bullshit, you know? Like, that is concerning. Like, players losing progress, losing items, losing stashes, that's really bad. That's really, really bad. That shit happened in Fallout 76 back when it released, and people shit on Fallout 76, like the review score, apart from the game just being a terrible game back when it released, but the review score of Fallout 76 absolutely got destroyed due to people reviewing the game negatively. Not review bombing, just reviewing the game negatively, because obviously there's a difference between just giving an honest review and review bombing. So people just gave honest reviews that the game fucking makes you lose your inventory in Fallout 76. And this game is definitely gonna be the same if people are losing their inventories randomly and their stashes and stuff like that. I am also not a fan of the fact that crafting takes quite a while. So we can take all of this stuff. We're gonna walk very slowly, but that's life. Okay, talk about very slowly. You walking slowly. So it seems if you're way over your weight, then you walk really, really, really slowly. So what can I do about that? No, we're not going to be able to walk this slowly constantly. So the rocks are really bloody heavy. Yeah, we're going to have to get rid of the rocks probably. 69, nice. Okay, so we've got 20 hunger mitigation, 20 hunger mitigation. That's very good. So, like, they made us build the stick tent for no fucking reason. Like, why? If the developers know they are simply gonna make you go to the next place, then why do they even make you like build certain stuff, you know? Like, it's just really shitty. So I guess let's go to the next place. I'm hoping that perhaps you will, after, I don't know, after this one or after the next one, you will reach a place that is the final place. I'm not sure. Because this constantly losing your progress is really fucking shitty. And this beginning place, this entire fucking past 2 hours that we've played is supposed to be a tutorial, and yet we've gotten a grand total of maybe 3 tutorials so far. So, yeah, so fucking much for a tutorial, you know? Okay, there's actually aggressive shits around here.
If not for Astaroth's decree, this trek would have been as easy as peach pie. We Fae are forbidden from consorting with your kind. And while my amity is yours, it behooves us both to move with caution. But enough prattle. The bound guard Fae archways that align with temporal realms. As they're already acquainted with your despair, those fiends will emerge when you try to leave this final byway. While I know man's impulse is to flee, without pluck, you're sure to expire. Prepare yourself, Realmwalker. Once this fen is within our wake, a fine morsel of knowledge I shall bequeath. Ahead lie relics of humanity's future.
Okay, acquire bones. So which one of my weapons is the best? 230. 235. 252. So clearly my simple mining pick is the best. Acquire bones. So what? Do I just kill shit? Yeah, this map is really small. I probably need to head over to that portal over there. Thin ore, okay. Like, the inventory is really fucking small, I have to say. Can't we, like, craft a bigger weight thing? Or something like that? Nope, doesn't seem like it, unfortunately. I mean, we can't even craft storages yet, which is terrible. We're just gonna have to extract most of this stuff. Fiber we don't need right now, so I can extract that. I will keep the tin, because obviously the tin will be pretty useful. What else is pretty heavy? I mean, this is relatively heavy. I guess we can extract that. Why can't I put away my... There we go. So fucking stupid that you have to figure out on your own how to put away a torch. It's not like we are in the fucking tutorial section of the game, so don't fucking worry about telling us how to do it. Just let us figure it out on our own. What the hell is so heavy? Holy crap. 2 kilogram each. Yeah, we're never gonna be able to get out of here with any bloody worthwhile resources because everything is so hilariously heavy. Yeah, this is also very heavy. How the hell am I supposed to jump on there? I'm gonna die if I jump down. If I jump on there... Yeah, that's then over there. I'm gonna die. So they literally are almost trying to kill you, because if you jump on there, there's no fucking way how you're gonna be able to survive. And now I need to make another fire, and then make food and injury solve. So that means I'm gonna need to make a fire pit, which means I'm gonna need to pick up rocks. The rocks are mating. They are multiplying. Oh, so don't you even get the rocks? Like holy balls, you don't even get rocks. Don't I have any sticks? Holy balls, no sticks. Um... Okay, so we need fiber. The fact that you don't even get skill for any of this stuff is really stupid. Okay, so is that it? Iron item repaired.
You've stolen life to preserve your own. A necessity, lest it become a vice. One imbibed by men like dandelion wine. Now, I've led you about around, through bog, through bush, through brake, through briar, and forthwith a temporal realm of abeyance awaits. And so too, Nightingale. First you must oblige your inner essence, and choose the landscape that beckons. Ah, no need for words, only thought.
Uh, Forest has berries and stuff like that. Swamp has a lot of wood and also predators and stuff like that. It looks like I'm not really sure. Yeah, let's choose forest, why not?
The mystery of the halt. Play your cards, but beware. The bound will storm once the archway rouses. Crack their pitiable little skulls. Show no mercy.
Okay, so I think we are then done with this one as well. It's also really fucked up that the game doesn't even have any quest pointers or anything like that. Like, you're expected to just know that you have to open your map and then go to the location. Like, there hasn't been any tutorial for that or anything like that yet. Obviously, an experienced player knows what to do, but you have to always treat all players as if they are not experienced players, because if you encounter a player who is not an experienced player, then they will be fucked. They won't know what to do. It's actually like ore. Yes, it is ore. Disease. What the fuck? Disease. Go away, fucker. So you can pick up disease from just standing in the water. That's stupid. Where the hell did you come from? You spawned out of nowhere. How long does this last? It doesn't even show how long the food lasts that you're gonna eat. Holy crap, this actually took a lot of effort to create and you only get one essence each. That's really ridiculous. Like, they seriously have made the bloody inventory limit way too low. Way, 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 way too low. I'm gonna have to get rid of this fucking tin. I don't want to get rid of the tin. There's another trap over there. The essence system is really fucked up. Like, one stick, like literally a regular stick, gives one essence. And then here you have wood, which has been processed into lumber, so clearly it's way more valuable than one fucking stick, and yet the essence that you get from it is exactly the same as a stick. It just doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna see if I can get that chest over there and not die. We're gonna see if the developers have been absolute douchebags and just set up traps like this that kill players. Okay, so I have that, and then how are you supposed to get down? Okay, it looks like you're just supposed to die, I guess. Yep. Well, I didn't take any fall damage for some reason. Maybe I grabbed onto something at the last moment, but I did get a sprained ankle. Okay, so we're done here. And now we can go to the portal. And then we will see if after going through this portal, if that is then maybe the final world. We will probably be able to see from the size of the world. Because as I said previously, these worlds were suspiciously small that we've been in so far.
Remain vigilant while the realms alive.
So what am I supposed to do?
Realmwalker, your path forward is winding and full of terrors. Save yourself, survive the realms, and rebuild all that has been lost.
Well, I have to say, that is one of the worst tutorials that I have ever played. It's fucking terrible.
We made it. With the byways left behind, your beginnings have ended. I bid you welcome to the Fae Wilds in earnest. This realm has long been forgotten by the Fae, left in limbo, not unlike you. How fitting. And thus, here is yours to put down roots. But beware. In short time, darkness will descend, and with it, Stygian perils. Laying foundations will keep you intrepid, child of Earth. While you play carpenter, there are nooks in these surrounding wilds I must scrub for the knowledge I pledged.
Okay, so I guess we have to find a place. This place still seems small, actually. Portal, Realmic Transmuter, Wilhelmina Sass, Essence Trader. Might be um might be my imagination, but this place seems small. So you want me to build a estate cairn rocks stone block. I guess it doesn't matter too much. What the fuck is that? Doesn't matter too much where you put it, I don't think. This is a nice high location. You don't want to build down in a valley. I would maybe want to build over there where there's like already shelter. Um, this place looks really small. Like it looks really, really small. This just looks like another fucking realm that we're gonna abandon soon. Yeah, this might be a nice place. Oh shit. That. Not enough stamina. I don't even have enough stamina to attack right now. How super fantastic is that? I think I'm just gonna die and then respawn with more energy. So right now I can't sleep. Yeah, there I died. What do you want?
No pearly gates for you just yet, my friend. Though this Zephyr would prefer to whisper over your bones. I have tasked it with your preservation. Should you perish, it will whisk you away and revive your spirit. Of course, the Zephyr is tasked only with rescuing you. The contract is very literal about that. though I have asked it to try to preserve your modesty and what tools it can. However, the disquieting sensation of death will linger afterward, so tread warily.
So basically it doesn't seem that there's any punishment for death, which is fine. Like, what is this supposed to be? Once again, like, no tutorial. It's so fucking stupid. You don't understand anything in the game. Doesn't seem like there's any way to get up there. How the hell, holy balls, are you supposed to get up there? The two enemies that were here also have just disappeared. Like, seriously, I don't know how the developers think you're supposed to play the game if they don't explain literally anything for you. Like, I've got no idea what to do here. Let me quickly have a look on the Steam forum. If I can't see anything regarding this thing, just so that I know that we can just move on from here without leaving anything behind or anything like that, you know? So just give me a second. Okay, so those enemies came back. And I read on the forum that you're supposed to find red markings against the walls sometimes, and then other times there's like statues that you have to press or some shit like that. Oh, okay, so I just had to kill those two, I guess. Okay, so I guess that was the puzzle. You had to kill those two to undo the puzzle. Okay. So apparently there's various ways of how you can complete these. Beasts, no, with your newfound strength you could dispatch any with ease. I've got no idea what that actually means. It would be fantastic if you told the player what the buffs actually do, but I guess that's too much effort. So we can build in this area. It is sheltered, I guess. What's this? Move more quickly. Card a slight movement speed increase, modest stamina efficiency increase, slight jump velocity increase, slight durability drain increase. Face is slightly visible in the sky. Modest fall velocity decrease, modest jump velocity increase, modest damage decrease, modest damage decrease of damage taken, modest strength increase. The resource yields are not what you expect. The sky is strange and unexplainable. So resource yields are not what you expect. What the fuck does that mean? Light stamina regeneration decrease, crafted refined metal increased yield 1.2, crafted lumber increased 1.2, carved stone 1.2. The sky is a perfect blue and sunny and can be celestial rings are visible and the environment is lush. So like a lot of these that they don't even tell you what changes really. Materials and crops. And improve the fortitude of structures. Yeah, I don't know. This one might be the best one. Speed increase. The only bad thing is slight durability drain increase. Even though stamina efficiency. It's a slight stamina regeneration decrease, only slightly. That's not too bad. Let's try this one. Okay. And then I'm assuming I can't activate another one. Yeah, currently active. So yeah, it doesn't seem that you can activate this as another one. I'm really wondering, like, this world cannot be the final world because it's just too small. Like, if you look over here, the portal should be over there somewhere. It's probably over there, but even if you look at the water is there, which means the water is there. So it's literally just over there. So this world is very small, actually. So I don't understand. Like, do they seriously expect you to build in this place and then just lose all of your progress when you go to the next area? Like, is that seriously what they expect? Because that is absolute bullshit, I tell you. What's that place over there? Like, I seriously don't know how the developers can make a game that functions like that, where there's no lasting progression. Oh, this is not bad, actually. This might also make a nice place to live. Because, I mean, there's this chest, and as far as I've seen so far, these chests aren't like the other stuff where your shit disappears. So these are actually, as far as I've seen, a reliable storage location. So we can actually make our base here, I think. It should be fine, hopefully. $21. How the hell am I still so heavy? These give exactly the same thing, yet you can't stack them. Yeah, we can definitely make our base here. So we can build this cairn here. Rocks and stone blocks. What can't you build in here? Okay, well that's super fantastic. I guess you can't build in here. Okay, so we need stone and then stone blocks. Is this actually stone? Can't actually see if it's stone or not. I guess it's not stone. Is this stone? Yes. I need more rocks.
Your tenacity overrules the gusts of fate, and this Fae you have pleased. Settled here, you'll soon wish to venture farther, the unending lure humankind so often succumbs to. Should you hear that siren call, you'll require unbraided cards and the power to play them. Fortunately, both are close at hand. And here is the knowledge that Robin's friendship affords. Across this realm lie sites of power sealed by your kin long ago. Forsworn by Fae, even longer still. There are many sites, each granting access to ever more distant spheres. Nearest, though, the Antiquarian. Formidable enough for one so green. You must first gain entry, passing through a seal forged by those last children of Earth, who claimed reverence for our infinite wisdom. They, more than most, knew the gravity of a contract. Their gates bar access to those unworthy, but I see that strange, hopeful spark within you. Nurture it with its own fundament, humanity. Be it comfort, companionship, coffer, I know not. Once within, delve ever deeper, toward the pedestal. Upon it lies the means to craft the card you require. Hurry now, fleshling, and prepare. The infinite awaits.
Okay, so I need to increase my gear score. So I just unlocked some new buildings as well. Simple workbench. I guess these don't need to be sheltered, or what? Do they need to be sheltered? What if they're not sheltered? What happens? Like what? The game hasn't even covered that yet. If it's not sheltered, so I can build in here, but it's a little bit wonky. So is there not a better place to build? Mm, what the fuck is that place? Increase the damage you deal and the efficiency of your harvesting while weighting down your body and limiting the efficiency of stamina. Okay. We can make our base in here. Yeah, this is not bad. I keep pressing tab when I want to build something. Yeah, this is not a bad place. Scanning station. Station. Bed. I guess we need a bed. Twine. I don't have twine yet. Why can't I build it? Like what? What's wrong? Why can't I build it? Doesn't want to be built on the outside at all. I can build it here, but I can't fucking build it anywhere else. Why? I don't understand. The game also doesn't tell you why. Hey, we have storage, but we can use that other chest. Okay, so that's all of the building stuff that we have right now. We also have some structure building stuff like walls and ladders and stairs and that kind of stuff. And then over here we have a whole bunch of stuff. We have twine. Twine. Nope, we don't have twine yet, so and anyway, so we can add the resources that we have currently. Plant fiber, sticks, wood bundle, all of that good stuff. Before we continue to build our base, I want to see what's going on in here. Okay. Apparently I can't go in there for some reason. It would be nice if I could like build my base in there. There's smoke over there. I wonder what that is. Is it a ship or something? There's another power, place of power there. Let's go check out that place of power quickly. So far, the places of power have been very easy to overcome because I just kill 2 guys and that's it. This one clearly is going to be different. Okay, well that was fucking easy. Legs tingle, could leap through the heavens before returning gently to the ground. So, once again, something that doesn't really tell us anything really. Like, obviously it increases your jump height, but it doesn't actually say, like, it increases your jump height by 20% or whatever. You know, it doesn't say anything regarding that. I guess that would be too much effort to explain to the player what things actually do. Wow, the gravity is also massively reduced. I'm not sure if you can get it multiple times. You probably can't get it multiple times, which is really stupid. Like, what's the point of getting a favor like this and it lasts 3 minutes and then it's done? Like, really, what's the point of it if it's only gonna last temporarily? Let me check something quickly. I want to check something on the forum because like I said previously, there's no fucking way how I'm gonna play a game like this that has no permanent progression and no lasting progression. Because I have a sneaking suspicion that this map is way too small to be the actual map that you are actually gonna continue to play on. So I want to see how, like, what does this game actually, like, how does the game actually work? Are you just supposed to constantly go from one place to another place? and never really have any what the fuck is this? Never actually have any lasting progression, you know? Like, is that literally just the way that the game works? Because if that is the case, then, like, why the hell would you want to play this game over a game like, whatchamacallit? I actually go in there. Over a game like Enshrouded or any of the other fucking games of this type. You know, why would you want to play a game where your progress, ouchies, I'm gonna die here probably, where your progress is constantly, well, one health. Is that just luck, or can't you die from falling down? Where your progress is constantly reset. Like, the entire point of these types of games, like Enshrouded and Spell World and all of those types of games, is that you can build up a nice base and you can, in certain games, terraform and change the world to your liking, you know, like Minecraft, for instance. Minecraft and Enshrouded and other voxel-based games, even though this one isn't voxel-based, you can change the world and you can build nice big buildings and all of that kind of shit, like in Valheim, for instance. And it seems like in this game you're just constantly having your progress reset. So I want to just quickly check the forum to see what the actual point of this game is. So let me just check that quickly and I will be right back. Okay, so I read quite a couple of things on the forum, and it seems that basically the way the game works is that you have one realm, which is your main realm. So um, uh, this is currently my main realm, and why is there sound like that? This is my main realm right now. And you can make another realm. Like, let's say I go through the portal now and I go to another realm. The portal remains open, apparently, to the other realm. And then you can get resources in that other realm, and then you can come back to your main realm. To whatever, store resources or whatever you want. So you can make multiple trips, but as soon as you close that portal to go to another realm, the realm that you were connected to is gone. So everything that you did in that realm is gone then. So you can only have one main realm, which is called your respite realm. So this right now is my respite realm because it's been marked as a respite place, this one. So this realm you can come back to repeatedly, but any other realms that you connect to are temporary unless you want to mark another realm as a respite realm, but then you lose all of your progress on this realm. So that's basically how the game works. So this world is not very big. I mean, we started like around a year or something like that, around a year or over a year. And then we ran over a year, and it took us like not even 5 minutes. So you will be able to run from one side of the world to the other side of a realm in like maybe 10, 12 minutes, which is not very big. But you at least have the consolation that there are other realms and you can go to the other realms. Basically, that's basically how the game works. So honestly, I'm not a fan of that system. I would much rather prefer something like Icarus, for instance. Uh, in Icarus, I have done a review of Icarus, even though I didn't like Icarus too much. And also another game that is pretty similar to Icarus is Conan Exiles. You might be familiar with Conan Exiles. And then obviously a game like Enshrouded as well. And even Pal World. All of those games have one single large world. And I just prefer that over this realm fucking system, because the realm system is just going to constantly cause you to essentially lose progress, because when you go on when you go through the portal, like let's say I go to the portal and I go to another realm, obviously you go over there with the intention of collecting resources that you might not have in this world, because this is a forest world. So you will probably go to a desert world through the portal, and then after that to a swamp world, and you will collect different resources in each of the different worlds. But that's you're gonna lose progress. Like, you're gonna go through the portal. You are maybe gonna build a bed, at least a fucking bed, to sleep, because you can only go maybe, I don't know, an hour before you need to sleep, unless you can come back to your base each and every time, which you almost certainly will not do. So you're gonna build some stuff on the other side of the portal, and then when you close that portal, which you will have to do eventually, you lose those things. So it's just not as good as having a persistent single world as you have in Minecraft or Enshrouded or Conan Exiles or any of the other games. I just don't like this realm system. It's just not a good system. And honestly, other than that, the game can be improved, but this realm system, the developers will never get rid of the realm system. They will never make a single large world. They will never do that. So that's really the biggest issue that I have with the game. The fucking realm system. It's just so unnecessary. This game could honestly be as good as something like Enshrouded, because it has all of the good stuff. It has a nice graphics. The graphics is better than Enshrouded. um like, combat is fine, building is relatively fine. The game doesn't have a tutorial, and they definitely need to fix that. um Overall, like, the game can be good, but it's just knowing that you don't really have lasting progression except on one map. Um, Whereas on Enshrouded or Minecraft or any of the other games, you can shape the world the way that you want to shape the world. And everything is permanent. You don't lose resources randomly, and shit like that. like, I don't know. This game just unfortunately has a big singular problem which would make me never play this game again, and that problem is the realm system. It's honestly, I don't see why I would ever play this game over Enshrouded simply due to the realm system. That's how bad the realm system is. For someone like me who vastly prefers not losing progress. I fucking despise losing progress. There is not anything in a game that I despise more than losing progress. And unfortunately, in this game, you're constantly gonna be losing progress. It's simply the way the game is designed. So yeah, for those reasons, I probably am not never gonna play this game again. Like honestly, it's such a big problem. What's this? Why was there just essence lying on the ground? That's the first time that I've seen essence just randomly lying on the ground. Yeah, it's such a big problem that it would make me not play the game ever again. That's how big of a problem the fact is that you lose progress. It's just unfortunately a issue that I can't look past. It's just unacceptable, to be honest. So yeah, honestly, like I said, I wasn't really gonna do a review on the game today, because a lot of times with these types of games, like for instance with Enshrouded, I played Enshrouded. I did my review of Enshrouded, where I played the game for 2 hours or so. And my opinion of the game was mediocre. I didn't think it was such a good game. But then upon playing more of the game, my opinion did slightly improve. So with this game, I'm pretty fucking certain that my opinion will not improve because, as I said, my biggest issue with the game is the realm system, and the realm system will never change. That is unfortunately the game's design. That's just the way the game is designed. So that will never change, and it's just one of those things. It's a fundamental issue with the game's design. I mean, the developers can change it if they want to. If they really want to, they can get rid of the portal system and they can just make one big map. They can do that if they want to, even though they will not do that. If they did that, then I would actually play the game. The game could actually be very enjoyable then, if you had one big realm, like you do in Enshrouded or Minecraft. But yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't really matter how good the game is apart from that fact. That one single design flaw in the game is just so massive that the game cannot move past that one issue, even though the game has other issues. But I'm just saying, if that was the only issue that the game had and everything else in the game was fantastic, it would still make me not play the game, because to me, losing progress and lasting progress is such a fundamental requirement when it comes to games that it's just I can't play a game where I lose progress. It's the same reason why I despise roguelite games for the most part. Any game that has permadeath, where you make very, 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 very small incremental meta progression. Like meta progression, I don't care for at all. That's why I don't like games like Hades, for instance, or a lot of the um, Vampire Survivor like games. I just don't care for losing progress constantly and making small incremental progression, meta progression. It's not even real progression, it's meta progression, steps forward, you know. So yeah, unfortunately, I'm probably never gonna play this game again. That's really how fundamental this issue is. But yeah, if you are someone who doesn't mind losing progress, who doesn't mind not having the same lasting progression as what you would have in Minecraft or Pal World or Icarus or Enshrouded, then yeah, you can probably go ahead and play the game. You're just gonna have you're gonna have to have one motherfucker of a computer because, like literally, as I'm sitting here, I can show you the game right now at 30 FPS, literally 30 FPS, is pulling 215 watts of power usage and 90% of GPU usage constantly. And I have a 3080 RTX and we're running the game at 30 FPS. So if you want to play the game at 30 FPS, you're gonna need at least a 3080 RTX. Maybe you can get away with a 3070 Ti. But if you want to play the game at 60 FPS, you are going to have a 4070 or a 4080 or a 4090 Ti. It's simply, there's no other way to play the game at 60 FPS. Due to the fact that the developers don't allow you to change your resolution. Unless your desktop resolution is 2K resolution, which honestly I don't think that a lot of people have that anymore. I think most people, unless you're playing on a laptop or something like that, most people will have their desktop resolution be 4K resolution. But yeah, that's just another fundamental issue with the game. The fact that the developers don't even allow you to change the resolution of the game. So yeah, the game is still in early access, but as I said, the realm issue, the developers will never change. They can change it, but they will never change it. And unfortunately for that reason, I'm probably gonna uninstall the game after today. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Honestly, this game really just reminds me of how good Enshrouded is, and I'm probably just gonna play more Enshrouded instead of playing this game. Enshrouded is simply so much better than this bloody game. So yeah, guys, that's it. Thanks a lot for watching, and I will see you guys next time.